I call the honourable member for Corangamite.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Small Business. Will the minister inform the House how small businesses in my electorate of Corangamite can take advantage of the government's budget? How are our budget measures helping small businesses have a go across the nation?
I call the honourable Minister for Small Business.
Thanks, Madam Speaker. It's great to get a question from the member for
silence on my
Corangamite.
left.
I was very fortunate to be with the member for Corangamite shortly after the budget, visiting Colac, one of Greater Melbourne's two great peninsulas, the Bellarine Peninsula and back to Geelong. And we didn't get to meet all of the 11,500 small businesses in her electorate, but we got to meet plenty of them. The Small Business Forum at Colac, extremely positive. And the packed house at the Truffle Duck, hosted by the Geelong Business Chamber. What an upbeat, positive atmosphere was there, and everyone was energised by the budget. Not only did they respond positively, they were really quite taken by the new opportunities at some of the best policy settings from the best small business government that ever has been in this parliament, delivering the best small business package for their interest and their support. And we're already starting to see some benefits. Andrew runs a 90-year young small family business, JB Scott's. They are a family agricultural supply business. 90 years, Madam Speaker. Almost a century of service for that region. And even those businesses that have been around that long are enchanted by this small business package. Mr Cleary said, and I quote, "As a business owner, I've found the government's initiatives a fantastic move. Couldn't have said it better myself. My June turnover has been bolstered by the incentive." The incentive that Mr Cleary was talking about was the immediate deductibility of business purchases for small businesses with a turnover under $2 million for expenditures up to $20,000 time and time again that supports their business growth and their opportunities. But he was also referring to the instant asset write-off for water and fencing investments that the Agricultural Minister argued so strongly for, the accelerated depreciation for animal food and fodder storage, all part of this package. We are seeing tangible benefits coming out of this package. And as the Treasurer alluded to just a few moments ago, the Commonwealth Bank Business Sales Indicator is recording economy-wide uplift as a consequence of the budget. The Treasurer pointed to the May figures, but what he didn't mention was the CBA is saying these figures now are so far above the decade-long trend, something is happening in our economy. Well, what's happening in our economy is an Abbott government focused on the small business economy, getting behind the hay balers, the baristas, Tony's tradies that are buying building equipment, the business services businesses that Joe talked about. You know, we are interested in all small businesses because it's in all of our interests as a nation to get behind small business. They are a driver of growth and opportunity. They provide almost half of all the private sector workforce, and we've all got a job to do to recover from the damage and harm of an indifferent Labor government who Bill Shorten couldn't even manage to mention 2/3 that are unincorporated. We're behind the small businesses of Australia.